Welcome back, young heroes. Today's story is one of victory, pride, magic, and a dangerous spark that would shape the future of the Mahabharata. Sit tight, because this journey will take you from the glittering throne of Indraprastha to the burning jealousy in Duryodhana's heart. Indraprastha was now shining like a jewel in the heart of Bharat. The streets were filled with music, markets buzzed with life, and people spoke with pride. Yudhishthira is the greatest king we have ever known. But Yudhishthira, the calm, gentle, truthful king, had a dream. A dream not of power, but of Dharma, of righteousness. He wished to perform the Rajasuya Yagna, a sacred ceremony so grand that only an emperor could attempt it. Krishna visited Indraprastha at that time. Yudhishthira bowed to him and said, "Krishna, I wish to perform the Rajasuya. I want to unite Bharat in peace." Krishna smiled softly. "O Yudhishthira, your heart is pure. Rajasuya will give you not only fame and wealth, but also Dharma, the power to protect your people." Those words encouraged Yudhishthira, and the preparations began. To perform the Rajasuya, every king had to accept Yudhishthira as emperor. So the four Pandava brothers set out in the four directions. Bhima, with his unmatched strength, went to the east. He challenged mighty kings in wrestling matches and defeated them with ease. Arjuna rode to the north. Through snowy mountains, deep forests, and river valleys, no warrior could stand against his arrows. Nakula journeyed west, charming kings with diplomacy and swordsmanship. Sahadeva marched south, where kings respected his wisdom and agreed to support Indraprastha peacefully. Soon, gold, silver, precious gems, elephants, horses, and rare gifts arrived at Indraprastha. Tribute after tribute filled the halls. The world now recognized Yudhishthira as a rightful emperor. Indraprastha shone like heaven on earth. Kings, sages, warriors, and nobles from across the land gathered. The Kauravas arrived too, Duryodhana, Shakuni, Karna, and along with them came wise Bhishma, Dronakarya, and Dhritarashtra. Huge pavilions were decorated with flowers. Sacred fires blazed bright. Drums echoed across the palace. The entire kingdom vibrated with celebration. One question still remained. Who deserves the first honor, the Agryapuja? Bhishma rose from his seat. His voice was calm yet powerful. There is only one who deserves the highest honor, Krishna, the protector of Dharma. The hall erupted with cheers. Krishna stepped forward with gentle humility. Garlands were placed around his neck. Drums sounded, conch shells blew. People bowed in respect. But not everyone was pleased. Shishupala, king of Chedi, stood up in fury. His eyes burned with jealousy. "How dare you honor Krishna first? He's just a cowherd, just a prince. I refuse to accept this insult," he shouted. He insulted Krishna once, twice, 10 times, 20 times. Krishna stayed calm. He had promised Shishupala's mother he would forgive 100 insults. The count rose, 60, 80, 90, 100. Then Shishupala continued, 101. Krishna closed his eyes. The time has come. Suddenly, he raised his Sudarshana chakra. The divine disc flashed through the hall like lightning. In a single moment, Shishupala fell. Silence filled the chamber. Everyone understood. Krishna does not punish out of anger. He punishes only to protect Dharma. The Rajasuya ceremony ended with glory. Yudhishthira was now emperor of Bharat. After the ceremony, Duryodhana wandered through the magical palace created by the great architect Maya. This palace was unlike any ever seen. The floors looked like clear water, but were actually crystal. The ponds looked so real, yet were illusions. As Duryodhana walked, he suddenly stepped into a pool, thinking it was a solid floor. Splash! Draupadi laughed openly. Her words were sharp. The blind man's son is blind indeed. It was a joke, but it hit Duryodhana's heart like a spear. His face burned with shame, his fists tightened, his eyes filled with hatred. He stormed out of the palace, trembling with anger. Back in Hastinapura, Duryodhana lay on his bed, angry, humiliated, unable to sleep. He refused food, refused water, refused to speak. He replayed the laughter again and again in his mind. How dare they laugh at me? How dare they humiliate the son of a king? I will destroy them. I will take everything they own. Shakuni entered the room, smiling darkly. Why use war, my dear nephew? War is risky, but there is something better. Shakuni finished. A game. A simple game of dice. And in that moment, a game was born that would tear apart families, kingdoms, and the future of Bharat, a game that would lead to exile, humiliation, and eventually war. Moral of the story: pride and jealousy can blind even the strongest. True greatness lies in humility, purity, and controlling one's ego.
Jai Shri Krishna. Har Har Mahadev.